At some point, I thought the reason why things kept on going bad and bad and bad for me was because there was something in my reality that I needed to change. But guess what? I just needed to change my belief. Be present with your thoughts. There are sometimes your thoughts might want to tell you something good, but because of all the negative thoughts, you are not getting the message. There's probably something that needs to be downloaded to your subconscious mind. If you are living according to what people will say, oh, you're not living, you're not alive, you could as well be dead. Hey guys, so this is a video that I've been very skeptical about posting, but here we go. So I learned some things few years back and I just wanted to share it with you guys. It could help your situation because it really helped me. It changed my life totally. And the first thing I would like to talk about is God. Yes, God. I know. This is one of those videos, sorry. But like, I'm not even talking about God in the sense that, the God that the Matrix or people have idolized or have made you believe. But I'm talking about the God that is inside of you. The God that is your higher self, your best self, the self that you need to go through life, to overcome challenges, to manifest, to dream big. You need that version of yourself, and they've been lying to you. I'm sorry to tell you, but they've been lying to you that God is something that exists outside of you, but it doesn't. He lives right inside of you. So if you can tap into that energy, that belief, whatever belief you have of God, if you can tap into it and know that, okay, if I believe in God, that means I can believe in myself. So every belief, every knowledge you have about God, just start believing in yourself that way, so you know how to navigate life better. First off, what you're going through might be a turning point in your life. It might not be a bad thing. It might just be a phase that will pass. But it's not just any phase. It's a phase that you're supposed to use to develop yourself. So if you are seeing the phase as a bad thing, you will continue to dwell on those bad things instead of using the lessons and the mistakes to reinvent yourself and integrate yourself to be a better version of yourself. It's easier for people to believe that God is in heaven or in this place or in that place or in the church or whatever, because it's easier to believe actually, because if you think about it, God, okay, yes. But if you want to believe the truth, which is that God is in us, you would have to like think and research and be curious and like always find out the truth. Like you would just always be in that mystery. So like, and that's like part of the essence of us living, because we're supposed to find out things. We're supposed to research. We're supposed to know things. We are not asking the right questions. We need to start asking the right questions. If we ask the right questions, things will change. We are co-creators of our reality. We are creators with the universe orchestrating our life. So there's nobody trying to punish you. You create your own life. If your life is not how you want it, it's in your hands. Like nobody is doing anything to you. It is that victim mindset that makes it so hard to leave situations, because if you're always thinking, oh, this thing is happening to me because of this, because of that, instead of just seeing the truth for what it really is. I have so many theories about who God is, and I'm going to be sharing those theories with you in other videos. This is a different one. There's an aspect of those theories that I would like to merge with religion or Christianity, or The fact that according to science or neuroscience, you'd you'd realize when you want to manifest, you have to like be grateful, like just gratitude is a very big part of manifestation, yeah. And God also is very big on gratitude. You know that, like, so according to science too, when we are always in that energy, in that frequency of gratitude, of love, of joy, of peace, like things will come to you easily. The only reason why that theory can work is because God is in you. I would tell a younger version of me not to be so scared all the time, because fear literally, like, the things we are scared of, they don't even exist, or they don't exist yet. So they're just imaginations. They are not real. So every fear you might have, think about it. It is just a possibility. It is not happening yet. Fear is a choice. You're either in fear or in faith. And both are choices. So you're either choosing fear or you're choosing faith. If you choose fear, it will drain you before even whatever wants to happen happens. But if you choose faith, you are still staying high vibrational and you have more chances of the good thing happening. I'm going to back that point up with the Bible. In the Bible, it says, "For God did not give us the spirit of fear." Whenever fear comes up, just know that it is not from God. Because God will not send you fear. He will not send you guilt. He will not send you shame. None of that that's the devil's workshop or whatever you want to believe. But like, it is low vibrational. Those things are low vibrational. I would refer to devil as low vibrational energies and God as high vibrational energies. And you don't fight fear or negativity. You don't fight it. When those emotions come up, the guilt, the shame, the sadness, you don't fight it. You just realize that it is not real. Once you realize the truth, or you know that something that is eating you up is a lie, like, it has to be a lie. If it's not a lie, then it is the truth. So like, when you know that it is a lie and you see into it, like you go into meditation or whatever and you realize that it is just a lie and it's an illusion, that way you know the truth. Anytime that emotion comes up again, you attack it with that truth. That truth that you already know deep down in your heart. In your heart, like, yeah, because we always know the truth. Like, I feel like every human being knows what they are doing. You can't tell me, or whatever, Adam and Eve, what's it called? They ate the fruit of good and evil, right? That means everyone has the knowledge of good and evil. So, everyone knows what's good and everyone knows what's bad. You would know, when you know the truth, you would use it to attack that lie that is in your mind that's giving you low vibration. You use to attack it and to stop. When you realize that is not real, you are automatically shifting your energy into the truth. When you are living in truth, you attract good things in your life. Those good things, those joy, those love, those peace, everything. When you are living in truth, you attract what you are, not what you want. The best place you can live or be is in the present moment. And what do I mean by present moment? You need to stay out of your head. You just need to find a way to stay out of your head. I know it's not easy, but you need to try as much as possible. Because the uncontrolled mind is very bad. So you need to learn to control your mind, which is the only thing you have control over. Your mind. You stay in the present by not being in the past or in the future, by not worrying about the past or the future, by not thinking about things that happened in the past or what will happen in the future. You only stay in the present. Do what you need to do in the present moment. Work, whatever it's, but like, just be present. And be present with your thoughts. There are sometimes your thoughts might want to tell you something good, but because of all the negative thoughts, you are not getting the message. There's probably something that needs to be downloaded to your subconscious mind, but because you're not staying present, you are missing out on it. Mm-mm. Ignorance is the worst enemy of all time. Ignorance. It is not the devil. It is not poverty. It is ignorance. If people know what they're actually doing in their daily life, like what the implications are, from down to eating, down to sleeping, because there are so many things we don't know, and that's like where the I don't want to use the term devil, but like that's where actually devil works on. The fact that we should not know, the fact that we should not remember who we truly are. That's what is driving most people insane. Like we need to remember, we need to know, we need to learn. We need to learn the truth. Another illusion that we've been taught to believe is the fact that beauty or wealth or abundance is only in the physical. It is not in the physical only, but also in the spiritual or mental. Because there are so many things that, from personal experience, that I have intuitive dreams. I have downloads from just staying, meditating or whatever. Like, and I thank God for those daily bread every day, because it is important. It is important for our well-being. It is important to just stay happy. We live in a world where failure is condemned and success is glorified. But that shouldn't always be the case. But even if no one is going to applaud you when you are failing, you just need to do it yourself. Tell yourself, I am not a loser because I failed. You should motivate yourself not from a place of ego, but from truth. Because if you're motivating yourself from ego, you would not see where you're falling short. But if you motivate yourself from truth, you would always know what to improve on about yourself. And there's so much blessing in the things that we see as bad experiences. Instead of just thinking that negative state of, oh, I failed, it could actually just be a blessing in disguise. You probably even dodged a bullet. If you made a mistake, that means you just missed a take. So take two. You just need to try again. Yeah, it's a mistake. Yeah. So try again. And the mistake is not even like a bad thing, because you are learning. You are learning from that mistake. So you get to use it to try again. And if you fail again, you can learn another lesson and use it to try again till you get it. It doesn't even have to be like so many mistakes. I'm just saying, like, just keep trying and learn. When bad things happen, they're just meant to teach us things. They're meant to teach us more about ourselves. We're meant to learn about ourselves from it, learn about life from it, learn about things from it. So bad things are a blessing, literally. So anytime something bad happens to you, you ask, what am I supposed to be learning from this situation? You are never too old to make a mistake. Life will keep on teaching. Like, even if you know everything, life will still keep on teaching you things. Like, every day. And we have to have so much joy for things. Even me, like, we need to, like, learn how to appreciate bad things more. Cause they teach us so many things. And that's our whole essence in this life. We're meant to make mistakes. We're meant to learn. We're meant to evolve. Mistakes are meant to integrate us to our higher self. At some point, I thought the reason why things kept on going bad and bad and bad for me was because there was something in my reality that I needed to change. But guess what? I just needed to change my beliefs. I just needed to change my self-talk. I just needed to change what I tell myself or what I interpret things as. So Things are not happening to you. You are happening to things. You are telling yourself, you are the one interpreting things. So every definition that you give to things is going to be like the emotion is just going to be that thing because you've already labeled that bad thing as a bad thing. So of course you feel bad. But if you label it as a good thing, you always feel good. I'm sure you've heard this before, but people are a reflection of themselves. And I say this because when people treat you bad or when people do negative things to you, we tend to think, oh, or some people tend to think that, oh, it's their fault or whatever, but it's most likely the person's fault. If I'm a genuine person and I go and meet someone or a friend or a boyfriend or whatever, or a family member that is not genuine, and I have I don't know, just maybe something happened between us and then the person betrayed me or something. They're not actually betraying you, they're betraying themselves. They are treating something good in their life bad. So that just means that when good things or whatever happens to them, they sabotage it. Like, that's just how I see things. And it's true. Yes. When people treat you bad, just know that that's how they treat themselves. That's how they make decisions in their life, in their work, in their mental, in their spiritual. That's how they make decisions. So they are not hurting you. They're just reflecting who they are. They're reflecting themselves. I've done so much research on time and how it exists and how it relates with our life here on earth. There are so many things that I learned I'm going to share with you guys. But there's something that is very crucial for us to understand is that time is an illusion. And the way we process time here is not necessarily the way time is in general, like overall. But I'll just say this, how we spend our time matters more than whatever we get out of life. Like I'm talking about success. Like success is not like the actual journey. It's not like the money or the cars or the fame. They are part of the things I want. I mean, shit, I want those things. But like the time, the journey that we use on getting to those things, they even matter more for our soul and for our peace than those material things. Doesn't mean the material things don't matter. Okay. Always do what makes you happy. Every time. Always do what makes you happy. If you don't do what makes you happy, you are not living. You are not living. If you are living according to what people will say, oh, you are not living, you are not alive. You could as well be dead. Like, if you are not making yourself happy every day, constantly with the decisions you make for yourself, you're not living. Nah. Always do what makes you happy, what gives you peace and purpose and joy. Our experiences shape who we are. If you erase your past, you are literally erasing yourself. If you erase everything you've gone through, all the bad lessons, the good things, all the things that have ever happened to you, like, cause if you're erasing the bad, that means you're not learning anything. That means you are not existing. You're not existing because you would still have to make the mistakes again. Imagine you woke up one day and you could not remember everything that's happened to you all your life. Would you not still live your life the way you would have still lived it? Like, you will still make the same mistake. It's inevitable. So those mistakes are inevitable. Even if you change the past or whatever, you will still make them. They are meant to happen. There's so much joy in the becoming phase. The person you become from the things you go through It is mind blowing. That's why I tell you not to see those bad situations as a bad thing. If you use your bad situations wisely by seeing the positive at all times, trust me, you're going to become untouchable. You're going to become so sovereign. Like nothing can get to you. No words, no opinion, like whatever. When you ground yourself and you know your true self, nothing can phase you. I'm telling you. I believe in life. We're here to be human beings. If you look at the word beings, you know that we're here to be. And if we're here to be, that's what we're meant to do and make mistakes and do things and try. If you are not doing those things, if you are not being, if you are not constantly living, you are not living. If you are a being, that means you need to learn about yourself. And that's why we go through these things, these situations, these circumstances. Because we're meant to learn about ourselves. We're meant to learn about what we like and what we don't like and what works for us. So if you know what works for you, you know how to navigate life better. So it's just about like, just imagine the job of being a human being is like the job of an athlete, maybe a swimmer or a runner or something. But like when you learn how to swim, for example, you will learn how to not drown. That's the first step. But then you would make some mistakes. You almost drown. You get. So those life situations are situations where we almost drown. But like if we're still alive, like you just have to keep on learning. You have to keep on learning until you are better. If you want to truly be great in life, you would have to work on your inner self. So if being a human being is how to learn the ropes of, becoming a better version of yourself, then those mistakes are there to teach us. As human beings, the purpose is for us to be and evolve and create and manifest. But if we're manifesting and we're trying to get those things, those luxury, and we're not learning about ourselves, then the game is not really, like, you're not actually winning. If you're not learning about yourself in life and you're just focusing on only the luxury, you are not winning. I don't know who set the standards, but you're not winning. It's about how well you live your life. It's not about the material things you gain in it. It's about who you become in it. So your perception in life matters on how you see things and how you perceive life. Because when you're in a down moment, you have to know that there's something good coming. Like, you just have to believe. There's nothing wrong in believing. There's nothing wrong in having faith. You just believe, okay, yes, this down situation I'm in right now is gonna get better. What do I need to learn right now? What do I need to integrate? What do I need to work on? What don't I know that I need to learn? And I'm going to say this very clearly. There is no light without darkness first. There is nothing, even God didn't become God without darkness first. I don't know, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to prove anything, but just look at the Bible, or what they said, from darkness he created light, right? First off, there was darkness before he could not create light. If there was always light, would there be a creation? Would there be anything? Would there be life? Would there be, like, I'm just saying, because if there is no dark moments, how will you be able to get into light? How would you even know that there's light or there's dark? There's no light without first darkness. There's no success without first failure. There is no way we can know the good things in life. There's no way we can know life without death. There's no way we can know joy without sadness. Yin and yang, everything exists together. There is no bad. There is no bad, okay? There is just light and dark. And darkness is meant to bring you into the light. So make use of that darkness. Make use of those down moments. Make use of those periods. Like your life depended on it, because it does. Because you can't give up. You cannot give up. If you give up, you're just doing yourself. Because nobody puts you in that situation. You are not a victim. So if you put yourself in that situation, then you can bring yourself back out. You can. You absolutely can. So if everyone is poor or if everyone was rich, we wouldn't know the difference between poverty or wealth. We would only know one thing, either wealth or either poverty. But we would not even know that we are in poverty, or we would not know that we are in wealth. So those two things exist because one is meant to bring out the beauty in another and vice versa. If we stop, I don't know if anybody does this, but if you blame God for bad situations or poverty or whatever in your life, he's not doing a bad thing. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Yes. I'm not sorry, because you have the power. You have the power to take yourself out of that situation, no matter what. So if there's poverty and sickness or whatever, you are meant to use it to get better. You need to use those bad times, those bad situations to get better within yourself. Within yourself. There's sometimes people will fall sick and they'll be like, oh, God is punishing them. Oh, God is sending them sickness. Or, oh, God is taking this family by away. Or God is killing people. Like, no. We are meant to use those situations to better us. He's doing us a favor. I don't know. Like, he's doing us a favor. If he's trying to bring all those bad things so we can be good, and then some people are now thinking, oh, God is bad because he's sending me this. Instead of him to stop blaming God and focus on yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're God. So if you're saying God is making you poor or whatever, that means you're the one making yourself poor. It's in your hands. You have to just help yourself. You have to help yourself. And nobody's going to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. Like, you are going to be the one to save yourself. Save yourself from that situation. Save yourself from poverty. Save yourself from, I don't know, anything. God made us in his image. That means God is a reflection of us or vice versa. But if God is us and God is everything, including the plants, the ocean, the animals, God is everything. So if things are happening, that means we're still, like, everything is in our hands. Like, we're still the ones causing it. If there's poverty in the entire world or in some parts of the world, trust me, it's because one person has done one thing that is making everybody or some people poor, and that person is probably just okay. Oh, I'm enjoying my wealth. Oh, this, that. But how about the people that you are how do I put it? How about the people that you are suffering in the process? How about the people that you are causing pain in the process? You don't think that affects you in any way just because they are not you or they are not your family members? You think when you do bad things to people, it does not affect you? I hate to break it to you, but it does. It does. Whatever you do onto any other person, you are doing to yourself, because you are that person and that person is you. Like, God is everything and you are everyone and everybody is like, I don't want to confuse you, but just know that whatever you do, what the Bible says, love God and love your neighbors. But what they fail to tell you is that loving God is also loving yourself, and loving others is also loving yourself. It is interconnected. Everything is related. If I begin to talk about this, I will not finish this video. Like, God is everything and everyone. So anything you do unto any other person, it is affecting you. And if you do good also, it is still going to come back to you, whether in this lifetime or in another life. Trust me, it always comes back. But, just take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm not, like, I cannot force anybody to believe what I'm saying. If you can go check it out or read about it or whatever, don't even believe what I'm saying. Just go and find out for yourself and then let me know what you think. One last thing before I end this video. Everything you seek, the joy, the love, the peace, everything is already within. There's no emotion that you want to feel in this life that does not exist within. People don't know this because that's the last place they want to look. Everything you need is within you. But people don't have the courage to look within them. Maybe because of guilt, shame, and all those things that are piled up. But like, we need to do that work. You need to dig deep inside those beliefs that you don't want to dig into. Because everything you need is already inside of you. It's already inside, and there's so much distractions. There's so much, I don't know, the matrix or the government or whatever, they give us those distractions. So we'll never be able to know our power. Power is inside of us and nobody can take it from you unless you give them permission. Permission is very essential. If you don't give anybody permission, they will not do anything to you. If you don't give somebody permission to treat you bad, they will not treat you bad. So, at the end of the day, it is still your choice. Everything is a choice. Doing people wrong is a choice. Doing people good is a choice. This is the end of my video. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Love you.